Hello, this is for March 30th, 2024, and today is day 80. Day 80 of 100 days, 100 ways, trails taken. Wow, only 20 more days. My goodness. Woo. I love it. It's fun. It's been I love going over all these things again for myself and to see how much I've changed and grown and have different understandings of things now. Also, things that I've learned over the past, well, I guess probably 10 years, 11 years. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good to note these things also and to realize that we're progressing and growing and changing and working on ourselves and doing better for ourselves. So today's question is water intake. Do you drink tap water, well water, filtered water, bottled water, enhanced water, or other? So we know we're super full of water. Our bodies are made of, mostly water. And when we're not getting enough or we're getting poor quality water, we suffer. We suffer internally. And I think it's super important to know your source of your water because it contains all sorts of things. It could have heavy metals in it. It could have, high rates of minerals. It could just be contaminated. And, when you buy it from the store, some people have to. I know there's, places that people have to have their water brought into their home because there's, not sufficient water where they live, or there's not clean water where they live, which is very sad. I mean, this planet is mostly water also, so that when we cannot find water that is good for us, healthy for us, then something's definitely wrong. Something's definitely out of whack, right? So, do you drink well water? I'm on well water currently, and I know it's very hard on my skin and my hair. There's a lot of lime and calcium in it. I drink it regularly. It's fine. It doesn't bother me, except when there's been a large downpour, like raining really hard, especially if it's a couple days. Also, especially right after like the snow melts away and, kind of rainy season, the well seems to get, it upsets my stomach and something's off in there. And it takes a little bit for it to settle back down. Wells kind of have their own ecosystem too. So well water is beautiful. Tap water, of course, tap water usually comes from a city source, and it's, filtered and purified and all the things, but it doesn't get out everything either. And then, a community that I used to live in, they would come into the grocery store and buy a large amount of bleach, and they would bring the bleach to the city works and add it to the water. So kind of gross, kind of smells bad, and eventually it fades your clothes. So what is it doing to your skin and your hair and all the things, right? At the same time though, it's got a extra layer of purification that you're putting into your stomach, but is it killing all the good bacteria? So something else to think about, right? Filtered water, we take the tap water, we get a jug and keep it in our fridge, or have like a, what do you call those things? Like an add-on that you put onto your tap so that it filters through. Good also would depend, what kind of filtration, what is being used inside of the filter to sort that out and how efficient it's going to be. Of course, bottled water, like I mentioned, lots of people don't have access to clean water and need to have bottled water, which also seems horrifying. It's all controlled by large corporations and yada, yada, yada. Not my favorite choice. But of course, when you need it, that's what you choose. Enhanced water, so like, you know, something that's enhanced with, say, electrolytes, to give you some kind of boost. I know there's all sorts of different kinds of enhanced waters, you know, with flavors, with carbonation, you know, sugars, all sorts of things. So then it doesn't become actual water anymore, right? It's something else. Or other. So I can't really think of another other at the moment. Maybe rainwater. Oh my word. Don't get me started on rainwater. You hear about this new tax here in Canada? Well, here in Ontario that they're planning to put in, and I just heard they're going to maybe think about doing it in British Columbia also. So it wouldn't surprise me if it would be a countrywide thing, which is completely ridiculous, but they're planning to tax rainwater. And I think it has to do with your square footage of flat surface that you have on your property. I don't think it's the ground itself, but it would be like the building. Say your roof is 20 by 20 or whatever, you would be taxed on that. I'm not positive about the whole thing. Don't go, you know, don't be sending me any nasty messages. I haven't looked into it that much because it makes me irate. I think it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. The water belongs to the planet. It does not belong to the government in any way. So yeah, that issue is going to be saved for another day. Anyways, I guess until next time, we can, you know, go drink some water. Today is a good day for making sure you get a lot of water. You know, some of us are going to be sharing meals and, you know, maybe partaking in wine with dinner, or, you know, celebrating with our families. People have, you know, big get-togethers and things over this Easter long weekend. And yeah, make sure you give yourself some water. Be kind to yourself, and yeah, until next time, be well.